Load up.
This is the after-action report for Mystery Ops Rio Bravo 2-Gun Biathlon. This event was a 7-mile one-way course with 9 shooting stages along the way. There are no resupply points. Competitors have to be self-sufficient. For the entire course, you must carry everything with you. The AO was located at the Rio Bravo Ranch right across the border from Mexico. The rugged terrain proved to be very challenging, with a significant portion of the path taking competitors through a dry river bottom, across loose rocks and sand, and up several embankments. Before I get into the loadout, be sure to like and subscribe. I only post AAR videos from some of the most unique and challenging shooting competitions from across the United States. If you're tired of running the same old drills in a static bay, I would definitely encourage you to go to one of these events. With that said, let's get back to the after-action report. Competitors were allowed to camp on site in a self-sufficient manner. I chose to camp both nights in my snug pack ionosphere, which was well worth it. The stars out this way are really something else to see. As a bonus, the match director also figured out a way to squeeze in a 1.5 mile short course with 4 great stages. Before we get into the course breakdown, let's go over the things that I carried. This is a fairly basic setup with just a chest rig and a small pack. Altogether, I carried just over 300 rounds of ammo. Reminder, you're expected to be self-sufficient for this entire course. There is no resupply. For the pack, this is a Camelback Ambush hydration pack. I stuffed a wind shirt in here in between the outer compartment and the inner compartment. I was unsure of the weather and level of exposure in this geographical region, so I opted to bring this wind shirt. However, I did not end up using it for the day event. I have a Garmin 601 here attached to the outside. Inside of the top compartment, I had 2 additional rifle mags along with a field toolkit, a complete bulk carrier group in the main compartment along with 3 liters of water. In the smaller outer compartment, I had 2 spare pistol mags, some ear protection, spare ear foams, and some protein. My primary here is my standard BCM KD4. It's a 16-inch barrel. I have a primary arms 2-10 on top. Stepping off from the start line, it was a short jog to stage 1 where you were given your first battlefield pickup, a full-size 12-gauge shotgun. The stage itself was pretty cool. It had you winding through this crop of dense trees, engaging multiple targets across your entire 180-degree field of fire. Quick skills check, I'm no 3-gun master. In fact, I don't even own a shotgun. If you are, then great, but buckle up for some painfully slow shotgun reload.
One straight ahead. Follow the trail. Left. Follow the trail. Keep going, keep going. Left. Keep going, keep going. 3 straight ahead. Keep going. 1 straight ahead. Whoa. Right here? Yep. Go to that target. There's 2 to your right and 3 to your left. Unload and clear. All right, I can count.
The path to stage 2 was much longer and had you mostly on a very soft and loose riverbed, where each step felt like it took about twice the amount of force to move over normal. Course of fire for stage 2 had shooters start off with a sawed-off shotgun to make entry through this door. Some of the competitors actually got to go through the door, but by the time I showed up, the door had been so shot up that it actually wasn't functioning. So for me, I just needed to break the stick that was keeping the door shut. The course then became a bit of a fire in advance, starting off with pistol, and then moving on to assorted rifle targets at 100 to 200 yards.
How far up?
Look. Right in front of you. 2 hits. Right there. Right there. Right there. Rifle shooting from here. Hit. 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 Upper left. Hit. Hit. One more lower right. Hit. Clear. Right here, empty chamber.
Stage 3 course of fire was from a fixed position under this awning, and it had you engaging a handful of targets scattered amongst the hills. Some of these targets I had to engage through the actual vegetation since the visibility for the target was pretty limited. Take note of my sling use here. This is one of my favorite techniques to use when you come up with a tree or maybe a post like you see here. It's basically you take your sling, you wrap it around the post, and you kind of lean into your rifle just slightly, and you can basically lock your rifle in and create a very stable monopod.
From there.
Alien.
One. Two. Hit. 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 Bottom of the hill. One. Two. Up and right from there. Hit. One alien and 2 lollipops left. Left, I think. Hit. Hit.
There's one alien.
Yeah, below in between the two you just hit. Halfway up the hill there. One. 3 hits to go. You got 2. Two.
Far right.
Yep.
These last few targets here look like they're huge white targets. However, the white area is actually a piece of cardboard. It's used as a target backer so that the ROs don't have to go downrange to paint targets. This is a great idea, but it does have
I've
some
seen it
drawbacks. It masks your missed close impacts, so shooters really just need to be confident in their holds and their range guesstimating.
Shit ready?
Course of fire started off with some Wild West pistol targets, 5 targets up close. Then it moved off to rifle targets assorted at distance in the bush.
Piece.
Going silhouette.
Yeah. Hit. 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 Tree branches.
This was a really great stage. I really enjoyed the target placement. Those pistol targets were a lot of fun. This is definitely one of my top stages for this event. Stage 5 Course of Fire was a bit of an embankment scramble. It took shooters across the top of this embankment with multiple shooting positions along the way. Competitors were required to holster their pistols between positions.
Good.
Rifle targets here really weren't very far, but they were pretty small.
Safe.
Stage 6 Course of Fire was an order of fire. There are 4 rifle targets downrange going from about 300 yards out to 600 yards, and each window group had a target designated. Shooters had to get 1 hit per window to move on to the next window. I was shooting 55 grain M193 here, and I was having lots of trouble with the wind. Only a few shooters passed this stage, and my performance on this stage really helped make up for my poor shotgun. Moving on to the left side of the Alamo, I'm now engaging the 400-yard target through each one of those windows. These last 2 positions here are engaging the 500 and 600-yard target. Stage 7 Course of Fire here was a bit of a game. The shooter had to start off with their rifle in this tripod here, and then there are rifle targets downrange. You had to engage each target and get 2 hits per target. If you made any misses, you had to step off to the side and engage these 4 pistol targets between each miss. So if you missed a whole bunch, you were basically burning through your pistol ammo here. At the end of the string of fire for the rifle targets, you had to engage these pistol targets for the last time.
Second rifle target, 1 hit. Hit! Next target, 2 hits. Hit! Hit! Next target, 2 hits. Hit! Pistol! Fourth target, one more hit. Hit. Last target, 2 hits. Hit. Hit. Pistol. .82.
Stage 8 Course of Fire was a pistol desert jungle run. It's probably my overall favorite stage. It was fast, it had a ton of targets, and it really had the shooters pushing to make a really good time. The last few targets I actually ended up shooting through the bush.
Yeah, one more to the left of that alien. And right down the middle. Alright, right here to your left. Alright, next flag on the left. Next flag on the left. Alright, next flag on the left. Next flag on the left. Right here to the right. You're just low on that one. Alright, next flag on the right. You can see better. Right there. That's it.
And then a long leg to the final stage, back across the riverbed, snaking your way across the sand and the rocks. The final stage here was closing out the course with a bit of trick shooting, a pistol spinner target, a single one. Now the shooters also did have, I think, an option to run a little further up and engage targets that were probably strung out. I think probably most everybody went for the pistol spinner though. The top shooter actually flipped this target in just 6 seconds. I, however, took a bit more time. Final thoughts. This was an excellent course and event. It was very well run. It had some very challenging and creative shooting stages. The AO was very unique, being right on the border of Mexico with the Chianati Mountains and the horizon. Really made for one-of-a-kind shooting experience. Getting to camp out in one of the darkest places in Texas for 2 nights and getting a bonus night vision course on top of it really made this a must-go-to event for me. If you're interested in attending a shooting competition like this, be sure to check out Mystery Ops. The link is in the description. As always, drop a comment and subscribe. Send this video to your friends. Events like these are always better when you bring your amigos. Run, lift, and shoot. I'll see you next time.